The thing that everybody's talking about is Tank came out and said he was gonna retire. Is that really happening?
That's his decision.
Yeah,
that's his decision. I can understand where he's coming from, though. I totally can understand.
Just when no one expected another drama between Floyd Mayweather and Gervonta "Tank" Davis, Leonard Ellerbe has revealed the real reason behind Davis's retirement. It appears the decision has a lot to do with the retired boxing legend, sparking the possibility of more chaos. Gervonta Davis sent shockwaves through the boxing world when he took the stage to promote Lamont Roach Jr.'s fight.
Elaborate on that.
Out of the sport.
After our second fight. Nah, no, I'm gonna win, bro.
Nah, I could tell you my fights.
Many anticipated Gervonta "Tank" Davis to outline a plan for a more productive 2025, more fights, increased activity, and hopefully some major events under his GTD promotions. However, it all came crashing down when fans realized he was actually announcing his retirement. Davis, 30, is set to face Lamont Roach Jr., 29, on March 1st, where he will defend his World Boxing Association title for the second time.
How many times do you want to get in the ring next year if it was up to us? 3 times. 3? So 3 fights for sure. How many times?
Fans expected Gervonta "Tank" Davis to build on the momentum he gained from his victory over Frank Martin this past June. Instead, he dropped a bombshell, giving fans an ultimatum: his final run in boxing will conclude in 2025. After next year, I'm out of it, out of the sport, he declared.
Things are different when you have kids. Things are different, especially girls, as he mentioned. It changes your life. Completely changes your life. He's definitely
But why is Gervonta "Tank" Davis so eager to embrace the comforts of retirement at just 30 years old? What about the fans and his ambition to keep entertaining them? For Davis, it seems the sport has become a bit too monotonous. He shared his candid thoughts on the decision to retire during an interview with Fight Zone TV.
Come and fight, Tank Baltimore. How about a homecoming fight?
You lost the love?
The 30-0 record holder admitted he's lost interest in the sweet science, confessing, "This sport is trash garbage. I'm fed up with it." These blunt comments are bound to rub many fans the wrong way, especially those who pushed for him to take on tougher opponents and fight the best in his division. However, Davis found comfort in charting his own course, making strategic moves, earning big paychecks, and doing what he loves most, knocking out opponents.
Looked like you were talking about retirement was not even discussed at this moment, and now it's something you keep on repeating. Is it just because obviously what you've done?
The question remains, how will fans remember the Baltimore native, and how will they judge his legacy? Gervonta Davis addressed this topic during a conversation with Fight Hype. When asked whether he considers himself one of the greatest, the WBA champion revealed, "I don't even care about that, bro. I don't even care about that. Where I'm from, bro, I will forever be the greatest. I will be a forever G to myself." While fans may have only a limited time to witness Davis's explosive boxing skills and signature backflips in the ring, his upcoming fight with Roach Jr. doesn't necessarily mark the end of his journey.
Can we know who they are?
Probably the Ryan, hopefully.
He could fit in a couple of fights in 2025 before officially ending his pro career. Additionally, the lightweight champion is still tied to a multi-fight contract with PBC, spanning 6 to 7 bouts, which reportedly includes a clause for a fight with Shakur Stevenson. What will happen to his contractual obligations remains uncertain. For now, it's unclear how the situation will unfold or if Davis is fully committed to following through with his retirement plans.
Who have Shakur? What have Shakur done? What have he done in the sport? He haven't done nothing. The young one is looking more better than him.
Davis is set to return to action at the Barclays Center in Brooklyn this March, where he will defend his WBA lightweight title against current super featherweight champion Lamont Roach. During the launch press conference, Tank revealed his plan to retire from the sport at the end of 2025 and shared the 3 opponents he hopes to face before hanging up his gloves. The first of those is Roach in March, and in an interview with Fight Hub TV, Davis named Ryan Garcia as one of the other 2 fighters he wants to face.
Keyshawn looking way more better than this. I keep screaming his name, he haven't done nothing. Keyshawn haven't even...
Davis and Garcia previously faced off in April 2023, with Tank knocking Garcia down twice en route to a 7th-round knockout victory, handing King Ree his first professional defeat. Garcia is currently serving a 1-year suspension after failing a drug test following his fight with Devin Haney, but will be eligible to return to the ring in April 2025, potentially setting the stage for a summer showdown with Davis. Tank also expressed interest in fighting Teofimo Lopez before retiring, stating, "Yeah, I do. Teo? I'll slap the hell out of him when I see him."
Saying his name for?
So what do you say to those who might be saying that, Tank is afraid of Shakur?
Afraid of what?
Teofimo Lopez, the current WBO super lightweight champion, claimed the belt against Josh Taylor in June 2023 and has successfully defended it twice since. A potential clash between Davis and Lopez has been a hot topic among boxing fans for years, and now, one fighter who has shared the ring with both men has weighed in with his prediction on how the fight would play out. As for his upcoming bout with Lamont Roach, Gervonta "Tank" Davis has set the stage with an exciting press conference. Davis officially announced his March 1st fight against Roach, with the press conference wrapping up just moments ago. Tank's choice of opponent has sparked much debate, and when Roach took the podium, he didn't hold back, sharing his thoughts with the public.
How much you want to bet? Because I came up here alone. How much y'all want to bet? How much you want to bet? Just call it out. Huh? 100? That's a bet.
"I'm excited to be part of this, and come March 1st, it'll be a great event," Roach said. "Right now, I'm not big on talking much, but come fight night, it's going to be a great show. Same results, we just have to wait and see. We've got 3 months to prepare, so it'll be a good one. This is a huge opportunity, and we're going to conquer it." Roach continued, "Everybody knows what I'm here to do. If you don't, then stop, you're in for a surprise. I know Tank won't be surprised, though. I think he took this fight because of the naysayers, the people talking about the matchup. I believe he knows I'm a dog, and he wants to test his skills against a dog. So, I'm going to show you all what happens when two dogs get in the ring, and trust me, I'll be the one coming out victorious."
In your next fight?
He has skills. Even though he's at a smaller weight class, I feel as though Lamont have, and he's someone that's one of the guys that...
He has skills, even though he's at a smaller weight class. I feel like Lamont has what it takes, and he's actually one of the guys I came up with in the sport of boxing. He's still doing well, and that says a lot because most of the people we started with aren't in the picture anymore. So, while some fans might not know him as well, he definitely has the skills and is without a doubt a top opponent.
He started with, came up with in the sport of boxing. Actually, still doing well. Everybody that's started with us.
Skill-wise, I bring a lot to the table. I can adapt, fight in various styles, and adjust as needed. I'm tough, gritty, smart, and witty. Whatever the situation calls for, I'll pull it out of my bag of tricks. The rest of his opponents were either one-trick ponies or just didn't have enough to keep up. Meanwhile, one person who seems to have a deeper understanding of everything surrounding Gervonta Davis is his promoter, Leonard Ellerbe. In a chat with the Laboratory podcast hosted by Plaz, Ellerbe shared that he fully supports Davis's decision. "I can understand what's going on. Having kids changes your life completely, it makes you see things differently than you did 6 or 7 years ago," Leonard Ellerbe said regarding Davis's retirement announcement. If that's what he said, then we all heard it. Life is so much more than just what you do for a living. You respect the fans who pay to see you fight, but at the end of the day, you have a life outside of boxing. Fans want you to keep going, but they don't really care about your health afterward. Ellerbe described boxing as a brutal sport, one where many fighters from the past have been exploited and suffered long-term health issues. A lot of them faced severe health problems, permanent ones. I understand the philosophy of getting into the sport, leaving your mark, and then stepping away. Everyone's opinion is different, and everyone has their own goals in life. On the flip side, Tim Bradley offered a harsher critique, calling Davis's career trajectory the Tank Protection Program. He said, "This dude looks like a total fraud. Put him in the ring with someone who can punch back. This is the Tank Protection Program, and it's been going on for a long time. They're bringing fighters up from lower weight classes just to make Tank look spectacular, but it's all a cover-up. He added, "I'm going to tell you right now, I think Tank is a good fighter. They're saying they don't have an opponent for him. Yes, you do. His name is De Los Santos. Fans wouldn't mind paying for a De Los Santos fight, but they're hiding something. I don't know what it is, maybe it's De Los Santos's power? They're worried about that." Tank was doing a lot of talking when Shakur Stevenson put everyone to sleep with De Los Santos, but he won't step in the ring with him. That's the fight everyone wants to see. He continued, "Nobody's going to pay for this pay-per-view with Lamont Roach. People will show up because it's Gervonta Davis, but those pay-per-view numbers you're chasing? It's going to be like a wishing well."
Low weight class to get in there with Tank. Tank looks spectacular, but it's a cover-up. I'm gonna tell you right now, I think Tank is a good fighter. Are they saying they don't have an opponent for him? Yes, you do.
Leonard Ellerby also suggested that this was the reason Gervonta Davis, the reigning WBA lightweight champion, seemed upset about not being invited to the Ring Magazine Awards. The event, held at the Old Royal Naval College in London, brought together many top stars and legends from the sport, including Alexander Usyk, Canelo Alvarez, Ryan Garcia, Devin Haney, Shakur Stevenson, Lennox Lewis, and many others. Davis was reportedly upset not only about not being recognized with an award but also about not being invited, especially considering that he's entering his final year in boxing. The Ring magazine, now owned by Al Heyman, shared an iconic image on their social media accounts, which Davis reposted from Matchroom Boxing's Instagram. He added a caption that profanely criticized Al Heyman and everyone in attendance. "Why didn't they invite everybody?" Davis wrote. "They invited the people they deal with. Out of here, stop bum eating. Look at the little rat Eddie thinking he came up on something. Now tell them all to fight each other since they have a stacked roster."
I told, and the fans wouldn't mind paying for a De Los Santos fight, but they're covering something. I don't know what it is. Is it the power of De Los Santos they worried about?
"They want to act like this guy is good for boxing when he's not," Davis exclaimed. "If he's so great, why isn't he building up fighters from where he's from? This guy knows nothing about boxing, and these are the people they're turning to, all bum eaters." He then took aim at fighters who have gone to Saudi Arabia to cash in on the massive paydays tied to Al Heyman's Riyadh season cards. "They have to go over there to make money and still do it," Davis said. "I sell out where I'm from, idiot. America."
You know why I said that? Because he was already talking like he was backing Devin. Like, Devin is my guy, like, all right, cool. Y'all want me to fight over that?
They're going over there, getting their ass kicked, fighting in front of a total of 19 people, but because they're rich, it's cool, Davis said. "While I fully support him sticking to his decision if he chooses not to fight in Saudi Arabia, this approach doesn't reflect well on Davis. It's his choice, but criticizing other fighters who are making business moves, networking, and celebrating their success comes off more like jealousy than a genuine concern for the sport." Davis is set to face Lamont Roach Jr. at the Barclays Center in Brooklyn on March 1st.
Something first.
Yeah.
Send me something first.
Right.
I don't gotta fight. You know why fighters going over there? Because they can't sell here. I can sell here. So I ain't gotta go over there.
Roach is a competitor and a solid athlete, but few give him much of a chance against Davis due to how the fight looks on paper. Davis has faced criticism for his choice of opponent, and this, along with other struggles, seems to have put him in a surly and unpredictable mood over the past 2 months. He appeared frustrated and easily triggered at a recent press event, where he also revealed plans to retire at the end of 2025. In the final week of 2024, Davis took to Instagram to announce that the fight with Roach was cancelled, only for promoters and the Premier Boxing Champions Network to quickly dismiss that claim. At some point, Davis may come around regarding Al Heyman, but he might not. Regardless, he's still one of the best lightweights of his era, and with a few more high-quality wins, he could still achieve all-time great status, whether or not that involves Saudi Arabia. This weekend, the Ring Magazine's award ceremony took place in London, England, where major figures gathered to honor the best of the year and put on a great show for the world. The event featured excellent production, a fresh approach for the sport, and brought together prominent fighters, trainers, promoters, and other key figures from the boxing world. The gala was supported by the Riyadh season and His Excellency Turki Alec.
They making over there, I'm making here.
Right. I feel
The reigning WBA lightweight champion boasts an undefeated record of 30-0, with an impressive 28 of those victories coming by knockout. He returns in March to defend his title against Lamont Roach, aiming to add another highlight reel KO to his collection. Tank has already stopped notable opponents like Ryan Garcia, Rolly Romero, Leo Santa Cruz, and most recently Frank Martin. When asked about Roach on social media, he referred to him as his easiest opponent, summarizing his confidence in the matchup. Davis and Garcia faced off at the T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas in April 2023, in what became one of the year's biggest fights, generating a gate of over $22 million. Heading into the bout, many fans expected a competitive showdown, but as Davis predicted, it wasn't close. Tank took control early, dropping Garcia in the second round, and finished the fight in the seventh with a body shot. Garcia couldn't recover, sitting out the 10 count as Davis secured the win. Following the loss, Garcia bounced back with an 8th round stoppage over Oscar Duarte before facing WBC super lightweight champion Devin Haney. During the build-up to the fight, Garcia was erratic, with many in the boxing world expressing concern for his well-being. This worry grew when he missed weight by nearly 4 pounds. Garcia's weight miss made him ineligible to win the world title, but to everyone's surprise, he dropped Haney 3 times on his way to a points victory. However, the result was later overturned to a no contest after Garcia tested positive for a banned substance. He is currently serving a 1-year ban but will be eligible to return in April, with a potential rematch against Haney in the works. However, the two men have clashed over one major condition for the fight. Al Heyman, the chairman of the General Entertainment Authority in the oil-rich nation of Saudi Arabia, once mentioned in an interview that he hopes Gervonta Davis, the powerful puncher from Baltimore, will fight in Saudi Arabia sometime in 2024.
Hope that I fight Ryan again. If they're not on some host, I text that ass again. Tell them boys to give me 150 M's. I'm coming. You know what I mean? When I start streaming out that, yeah.
Al Heyman hoped to stage a fight between Devin Haney and Gervonta Davis, aiming to treat boxing fans to a display of mouth-watering skills. "Haney, I want to see you in my country, and I'm sending a message to you now," he said. "I will try to make it happen in 2024, and of course, we want Davis in our country as well," Al Heyman added. However, Davis, who defeated Frank Martin with an 8th round knockout at the MGM Grand, reportedly demanded 2 Ferraris in exchange for agreeing to Al Heyman's proposal.
What I haven't seen yet is some of the big Americans, Gervonta Davis, Shakur Stevenson.
I want him, and I send message now from you to Heyman. Let's do.
When an annoyed Davis caught wind of Al Heyman's comment, he joked that he would need at least 2 Ferraris, or something along those lines, before even considering a fight in the Middle East.
I want to see him in my country, and I send message from you now to him. I will try to do it in 24.
"They made me mad. If they want me, they gotta send me something to my front door, like 2 Ferraris or something," Davis wrote on his X account. That's all for now. For the latest updates on news, moments, events, and action in the world of boxing, stay connected by subscribing to our YouTube channel. Don't forget to turn on notifications so you never miss quality content like this. Until next time, peace out.